As we did for the first panel, I'm going to introduce each panelist one by one and give you an opportunity to give opening remarks. And we're going to ask if you could please try to target 5 minutes or less for your opening statement, and then we'll have some more time to converse during the Q&A. I'm going to start with introducing Mr. Mark Klett, owner and CEO of Klett Consulting Group in Virginia Beach. Established in 2002 as a service-disabled veteran-owned small business, Klett Consulting Group provides innovative operational systems engineering services and professional consulting. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Klett. I'd like to invite you to make any opening remarks.
Thank you, Congressman Nye. Congressman Schock, distinguished members of the committee, it's an honor for me to speak here on behalf of veteran business owners about doing business with the federal government to ensure small and veteran-owned businesses secure contracts awarded under the American Recovery Act. I've been in business as a business owner for over 6.5 years. We've been fortunate to be able to grow at a rate of almost 80% a year. Have 35 employees currently, and we continue to grow in this tough economic environment. I've served my country for over 20 years, and I'm currently a disabled veteran as well. But I am not an anomaly. There are over 10,000 companies like me registered in the Central Contracting Registration. We are out there. We're able to do the work, and we look forward to helping this country move forward in this economic situation. If you get contracts to us in the stimulus package, companies like us, we will hire people today or tomorrow. We typically, when we get a contract awarded to us, we are hiring people that day. I've had situations where we've won a contract from awareness to win was 3 days. And when money was assigned to us, we hired 15 people within a week and had them on the ground working. Recently, we had a situation where there was training that was required for the Marine Corps out in Hawaii. Contract was established within 48 hours, and we had boots on the ground in Hawaii training on a Sunday, 4 days after the contract was awarded. The procurement system and the way it's set up right now can support these types of things and these requirements, and we can do it. Just showing you the agility that small companies have. You give dollars to a small company, our overhead is really small. I currently have about 8 different jobs, which includes cleaning bathrooms in our corporate office. Okay, so we do a lot of different things. If you get money to us through a large company, which I'm on 11 different contracts through large companies, the trickle-down effect as you go through the government pass-throughs, the large companies pass-throughs, which are all ethical and legal, you don't get that big of return on the dollar. With us, you get 100% return on the dollar. And you get people working, moving right away. So what can you do right now? What are some of the solutions? As I heard all the people out there talked earlier in this thing, how can Congress help the country right now to start getting things going? For proven and performing small and veteran businesses, leverage existing contracts that are in place right now. Allow the ceiling and the dollar amount to be raised on existing contracts, and permit the adjustment of the contract periods of performance. Just extend those periods of performance and the scope of work. Adjust those contracts and the scope of work to be adjusted. Those things can be done in a matter of weeks, and people can be hired, dollars can be put on those contracts. These changes are the fastest means to deliver funds to small business and to small business job creation engines, creating new procurement vehicles, while a longer-term solution will not result in economic stimulus needed today. Typically, an RFP, request for proposal, can take 18 months to spend, to allocate $25 million to $50 million or larger. But to get to those small businesses, it's going to take a while. Here's your other problem. The federal procurement process will not be able to execute the volume of the stimulus funding without assistance. Government acquisition process needs to be streamlined to ensure that stimulus funding delivers positive economic impact. The federal acquisition workforce must be expanded immediately with experienced procurement contracting officers to implement the small business objectives and procurement demands of this 18-month stimulus package. We've got to get it bigger. Again, there's an opportunity to contract some of that out. So in conclusion here, I greatly appreciate the opportunity to speak to the subcommittee. There's a lot of us out there, small businesses, service-disabled, veteran-owned small businesses. We can do the job. We can hire. We can get people out there working within the next 30 to 60 days, easily. Just get the funding to us. Thank you.